replay if this is you. I am Dr. Suzanne Howard. I am your coach and counselor. Welcome to Soul Solutions, where we are working on this week's broadcast on self-esteem. So let's jump in. Self-esteem is different from confidence in that its self-esteem refers to how you feel about your total core self overall. It is the all-encompassing assessment you make regarding your entire existence. Confidence, on the other hand, relates to your level of self-assurance in regards to specific traits, abilities, or encounters. Confidence is about trusting in your ability to be successful or perform well in all specific endeavors or during a moment in time. Confidence will inevitably vary based on our individual skills, talents, and gifts, and lacking confidence in a particular area is not necessarily a bad thing. We all have strengths and weaknesses, and logically, we cannot be good at everything. Thank God. The goal is to have healthy, intact self-esteem, even when confidence may be low. For example, if you know you are not great at a certain thing, say ice skating. We're in the winter months here in New England. And your confidence in your ability to gracefully coast across the ice and perform triple axels will undoubtedly be quite low. Okay? Okay. With self-esteem, the question is, how does knowing you aren't a great skater or the experience of falling on the ice make you feel about yourself? If you beat yourself up for not being better or find yourself equating your skating ability with your self-worth, your self-esteem will be low, creating problems with your mood, motivation, and your overall ability to feel good enough. With a healthy self-esteem, the recognition that you are a valuable and worthy person prevails despite your weak skating abilities, or whatever the case may be. Self-esteem is also very different from arrogance and narcissism. Arrogant and narcissistic people may appear to hold themselves in great regard, but that's due to their self-absorbed disposition. However, their selfishness and egotistical nature are often a front for a low self-esteem. The self-centered mindset and actions of narcissists are typically ineffective attempts at gaining some sense of self-worth. People who bully or are arrogant or narcissistic act selfishly, as if they are superior, putting others down in the process and making others feel down. They make decisions and actions without regards for others, failing to consider the feelings or positions of anyone else in the community, in the conversation, or the group. This can be particularly damaging if the other person has low self-esteem, as they might take it as proof that they are not worthy, instead of accepting that the problem lies with the offender. And I'll state here, just for an extra note, that most narcissists suffer from low self-esteem. So the manifestation, what we see on the outside, usually is not who they are on the inside. However, a narcissist will usually be attracted to someone with low self-esteem. So if you suffer with low self-esteem and you wonder how you keep dating these same type of people, because a narcissist is not gender affiliated, it can be male or female. Why do I keep attracting the same type of men? I hear this often. Why do I keep attracting the same type of women? Usually, if you have so low self-esteem, the person who's going to be attracted to you the most is not another person with low self-esteem, because opposites attract. So the narcissist who needs the inferior complex feeling is going to look for somebody who has a low complex. And someone with a low complex, a low self-esteem, is going to look for someone who doesn't have one, because opposites attract. But how many knows it doesn't always work? So, if you're struggling with low self-esteem, again, I tell you that you need to get more involved in this. You need to sign up for a coaching session. If your low self-esteem is traumatic, sexually abuse, physical abuse, or severe emotional abuse, and it has gone on for a long period of time, I recommend you check with your insurance company and you look for a psychiatrist, a therapist, or a certified counselor. The least you should do, investing in yourself. As I always tell the girls, the women that are around me, your false nails, your false eyelashes are here, our feet and everything else that we do. So perfect on the inside, on the outside, but the inside is crying, help me, save me, hear me. I want to grow, I want to change, I want to evolve, I want to be authentic. So most often people play themselves so cheap. They'll overeat, but they will never overspend on working on the best of them. So I invite you, if you're interested in being in a group therapy, I invite you in. We can set up some time and dates, and I can introduce you to a few other people who are of your same age or gender or whatever it is that will make this group work better. And we can spend some time going through a self-esteem recovery group. We can call it Ground Zero, and we will include those who have zero self-esteem or believe that they had a zero self-esteem, and those who've had self-esteem but it's damaged. I think this would be a good way to start out for you. I welcome your questions. It will show at the end of the broadcast, our email address. My website is there as well. I think this topic has been quite challenging, very eventful. We've done some assessment questions. We're going to have some more for you on tomorrow. And then we're going to wrap up our week on self-esteem. How to recognize a healthy one, how not to have a low self-esteem, how to stop attracting people that we keep attracting. We found out tonight it's because of our self-esteem. You may hear people say the energy you give off, or the other group that says the spirit that you give off. It's your personality. A low self-esteem is usually going to attract someone of the opposite. Well, that's my time here for today. You can inbox me with any questions. I thank you for those that have been inboxing and those that have been inboxing me with topics that they would like to learn more about. You are on my list. You will not be forgotten. I promise you, I'm excited about it. And in January, we're doing 30 days of soul detox. I haven't released the book yet or the information, but get ready because we're going in 30 consecutive nights in January. I will be on every single night with you, and we will work this topic through. Not for 5 days, but 30 days starting on January 2nd, 2020. God bless you, and most of all, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. Have a blessed day.